Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Palo Alto. It is so good to be together. Okay, so I want to get down to business. There's lots of things in your order of service telling you about events going on, including today. We have the Empty Nest group. Your nest need not be entirely empty, but if you are feeling yourself in a transition from parent with kids at home to parent with kids mostly on their own, and you'd like to be with other parents in that situation, meet up with Reverend Kat and those folks after you get your lunch and go to room A. We have second Sunday lunch today. All are welcome. And also during lunch and during our mingling time, you may see people with stickers like this, including me. That is because our featured small group today is the Sacred Text Reading Group, which is actually meets twice a week. You can pick your time. And we thought that this would be an opportunity for anybody who wanted to know more about this group to actually ask the people who love it why they love it. I invite you, if you are in a group or activity that you'd like to tell more people about it, to ask me about that, and we'll set up a Sunday to be yours in the future as well. I'm sorry to say that Brother Khalil Abdullah is not able to be here today. There was an illness in the family. I am glad to say that for our sake, it's the best week that could have happened, because really all we're going to do in place of the guest prelude, offertory, and postlude is sing more hymns. So I'm going to just pick things off this list for us to sing as much as possible. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to bring shakers for people who are just like, I don't sing. I'm sorry. I did not bring any shakers. So can everybody do this? Okay. If you do not like to sing, you might try something like this. Or this. Or this. Okay. And contribute to the festive air if you are truly a person who just wishes to listen. But I promise you, your singing is welcome, and whoever told you to just stand at the back and mouth the words, I want you to tell them to go away today. This is singing day. So we are going to begin our service with a prelude. Lift Every Voice, yeah. Lift Every Voice, which happens to appear first on here. It is number 149. Is a good one to start with. I know you might not want to stand through the whole service, so please just choose what feels like a time to rise in body and what is a time to rise only in spirit for you. And here's a little bit of hymnal education that you're getting right now. First of all, if you've been flipping through the hymnals, you may have noticed already that there are indexes at the back, and that the last index is alphabetical, and then you can find the numbers. Very useful. The other thing to know about the numbers is that the brilliant people at the UUA, when they created the teal hymnal later, they said, let's just make this simple and start with 1,000. So you can tell what hymnal something is in by its number. If it's 1,000 or higher, it's the teal. If it's lower than that, it's the gray. We always give the color as well as a courtesy in the order of service, but now you know the secret. So, in the gray hymnal, number 149, Lift Every Voice. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, quicken the harmony of liberty. Let the green voices Mike or someone else in the lobby, would you bring up with care, because those easels are, thank you. The other easel, because I'm going to draw on those. And of course, also anything in the Zoom chat. So has anybody suggested anything that maybe we might want to sing as a chalice lighting? Is there anything in the Zoom chat there that I should see? Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Spirit of Life. Oh, that's a good one for the chalice lighting. What do you think? All right. Let us sing Spirit of Life, which is number 123. Yeah, we don't want that. That's from a class. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. It's really good to have you back ushering. Woo, yay. Please rise if you wish, and we will sing Spirit of Life as we light our chalice. We also usually have centering words, which come from somewhere in among the many sources from which we draw this living tradition. By now, if you've come more than a week or two, you know that means they can come from anywhere at all. I'm thinking, though they don't always thematically fit the service, they often do. So maybe we should sing something that's about singing? There's a lot of hymns like that. What do you see? 3, 4, 6. And is it on our list? Did somebody pick 3, 4? Yes, they did. Come sing a song with me. 3, 4, 6, Kevin, please. Come, sing a song with me. Our centering words, let us center ourselves in this place as we sing.
Sing a song with me.
sound of the bell into silence, let us feel ourselves arrive here fully.
Good morning. I'd like to invite all those who are young or young at heart to join me up here on the quilt for a short story, and then we are going to pick our song for the congregation to sing. This is a story about a certain little gnome, and he lived at this place. It was called 505 East Charleston Road. And he lived in a place where there were squirrels, and there were birds, and there were frogs, and there were sometimes rats, and there were a lot of, I'm stealing all this quilt here. The quilt is for you. And there were a lot of humans, too, in this place where this gnome lived. Now, the gnome didn't really care about the humans, and the story's not about the humans. The story is about the birds. For every morning, the little gnome would wake up and hear the birds sing. And they went tweet, 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 tweet. And it was so lovely. And every morning, the little gnome, he tried to sing. He wanted to be a part of that chorus. So he went, ah! Nobody could hear him. The next morning, the birds were chirping, la, 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 singing a beautiful tone. And the little gnome was sitting under the tree looking at the birds. He went, ee! A squirrel walked up to him, and he said, "What are you doing?" And the little gnome said, "I want to join the choir." And the frog said, "Huh, if you want to join the choir, you're going to have to be a little bit louder. Let me teach you my ways. I am a bullfrog, and I know how to use my voice." So the little gnome and the bullfrog sat under the tree, and they had voice lessons. And it was a fabulous day. The very next day, what do you think happened? Yeah, so the little gnome was standing underneath the line of birds on a tree, and they were singing, tweet, 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 so lovely. And the little gnome opened his big mouth, and he went, "Bah!" And the birds looked down, and the little gnome looked up, and he said, "Hi, I'm here to join the choir." So, thank you for listening to my story this morning. What song would you guys like to sing? Would y'all like to sing? Do any of these ones on the Swimming to the Other Side? All Creatures in Your Sky. I know this little light of mine is also a popular one, Blue Boat Home. Yeah. Joyful, joyful, we adore thee. There's more love somewhere. We would be one. Come sing a song with me. Which one do you want to sing? Which one? Blue Boat Home. Blue Boat Home. Okay. We're going to sing 1064 Blue Boat Home. Thank you.
Thank you, Stasha and kids. We're going to sing Blue Boat Home. Number 1064, if you like to look at the words, at the music. The words will be up there shortly. And as we're singing, maybe when we get to the end, go on out to religious education, right? Summer Sunday school. Okay, thank you. Ten 64.
Why do
The year this hymnal came out, the blue hymnal came out, of course at General Assembly, they programmed lots of songs from it to introduce people to them. And we sang this song, that wonderful song, which is by Peter Mayer, who's a UU and who modernized a hymn tune that we know from other places. Keyboard arrangement by another UU, Jason Shelton. And Edie Keating and I were both at General Assembly that year, and she came up to me not long after that and said, "We need that hymnal. I want to sing Blue Boat Home." And we got it, and we do. I agree. They were very smart to make sure we heard that one, because it's a beauty. Let's take a moment to hold what we've heard. Many joys, I'm happy to say, some sorrows, and many other events unspoken among us. So let's hold them in our hearts. In whatever way you offer prayer for others, in whatever way you center your compassion upon others through meditation, let's take a quiet time now to do that. Blessed be. Zoom folks, we had Spirit of Life from you. Is there anything else back in the Zoom chat there that you would like to suggest? We're going to let's sing 2 songs before the choir comes up and sings us theirs. We are not going to have time to sing everything we sing, do we? Justine, we were just talking in another group about, in fact, in the Sacred Text Reading Group, about "May nothing evil cross this door." And we so seldom sing it, and it's so lovely. It's the very first song in the hymnal. So why don't we hear how that goes? It's not hard to sing, and it's got 4 verses, I believe. So you'll know it very soon. I don't know if we have a lyrics slide, but Kevin has a clever way to give you other lyrics. So this is number 1. And Anna's signaling me, yes, he's got this thing. Woo! Please rise if you feel like it, or just rise in spirit, and we'll sing. Justine. My one quibble with our hymnal, we're going to sing one more before the anthem, if you're wondering. Sorry. I want the choir to be duly warned. They don't always give the source any, other background other than who wrote the words or music. They don't give a lot of information about the source. Although we do have a book in our church library, in the Hammaker Library, called Between the Lines, which gives some of that background. Anyway, that's from a poem called Prayer for This House by Louis Untermeyer, and it's just lovely. Lovely words. Let's pick another. All right, that was a little quiet. Shall we sing something more raucous? What do we got on here? How about Once to Every Soul and Nation? I was saying, I love this one, and it's a great stirring tune, but it's a little like preachy. And whenever I'm preaching on something about social justice, I look at that hymn and I think, oh gosh, that's really coming down like a hammer, and I pass it over, but it's so much fun to sing. So here you can apply it to anything you want or nothing at all and just enjoy singing it. It's number 119, Once to Every Soul and Nation, and sing it stirring, because that's the kind of song it is. Please rise if you feel able in body, and rise in spirit in any case. Now, I call upon the people for whom triplet after triplet is no problem at all. Those are called triplets, those things we kept singing. If you don't know how to read music, now you know how they're hard to sing. But the choir can handle them, and they are here to sing for us. We have so many nominees that I'm trying to pick them more or less in order, but also look for which ones we have repeats on. Not too many. Praise be to God. I do not think I know that one. Whoop. Yeah, sorry, easels. Praise be to God is number 278, which means it's in the gray hymnal. And Veronica will play it through for us because I don't know if we know the tune. Although you have probably also noticed, if a little tour around the hymnal, that certain songs use the same tunes, and the tunes have names of their own, so sometimes you can see it and say, oh, that's a familiar tune. Praise be to God the Almighty. Let us hear how it goes. No one's arguing with you. Oh, can we just take a pause to thank Veronica, who's doing all the work today? All right, thank you. And I think some of us may even know this tune. It's familiar to me anyway. Rise if you would. Play it through for us. Play it through. Let's hear it. 278, if you can find it there. Far French. Suggested that for us. That's a very lovely song. A couple of people asked for Amazing Grace. It appears with two numbers, and I'm never I forget why. I don't know. Some slightly different tune or something. But the one we usually sing is 205, I believe. In any case, whether you don't have the music with you or not, you probably know how this one goes. So let us sing Amazing Grace in rising in body or spirit. And there are the words. I think we just need a little interlude for this one. Communal singing is, what are the right words? The right words are the words everybody's looking at. You know, I think we have sung this song before, and I think maybe it strikes fear into the heart of people who don't speak Zulu as a native language, which is probably most of us here. But it's really not difficult. This is, I think I'm pronouncing this correctly. Oh, yes, there's a pronunciation. Tula Cliseo, which is number 1056, so over 1,000. You don't have to make a slide, Kevin, but can you just find the words there on farfringe.net and put them where people can see them? So I'm going to just go over the pronunciation so you don't get freaked. But the Zulu means, isn't this lovely? Be still, my heart, even here I am at home. I imagine singing that like in, places you don't want to be and reminding yourself you are at home there. Okay, Tula Cliseo. Tula Cliseo. I'm going to say it again because I messed it up. Tula Cliseo. Nala Pasa Kaya. Nala Pase Kaya. It's really Pase Kaya. Nala Pase Kaya. Tula Cliseo. Nala Pase Kaya. Tula Cliseo. Nala Pase Kaya. And then you just sing, E Kaya. And again, Nala Pase Kaya. Nala Pase Kaya. Okay? Be still, my heart. Tula Cliseo. You might want to, I know not everybody's going to have the transliteration in front of you. And nor is the tune particularly difficult. So, put together, arranged by the marvelous Nick Page, who I wish would come out to this coast and teach music, because his singing workshops are amazing. But I don't think he travels far from the East Coast nowadays. So, will you play it through for us? I have no idea. Right, it's just one of those chants we sing until we've all like drummed our way out into the street or something. I'll give you a signal. that sounded great. It's such a great song. So what do you think we can sing while also taking up the offering? Probably something we know fairly well would be a good one for that. We have sung King Come Sing a Song With Me. I know, it is next on the list. How about Joy? You know, that one we don't have the word. Well, Swimming to the Other Side, that one came to us from our young people, who are now college graduates, the people who brought it to us. That is a song by Pat Humphreys, and she gave us permission, of Emma's Revolution. She gave us permission to use it, and so we've sung it many times, but we don't have the music before. So I think I will skip that one today. Somebody suggested Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee. And you know this tune, it's the Ode to Joy. If you don't know what that means, you'll recognize it when you hear it. So let's sing Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee, which is number 29. And we will take up the offering that supports this community, that among other things lets us sing in a great big group, which, you know, most of us don't get to do unless we join a community chorus like our marvelous choir and sing every week. So please give as you can, and all the ways to do that are listed there in your order of service. Number 29. For those of you online. Oh my, I think we've got time for just one or two before we have our closing benediction, which we are all going to sing along with. So let us see, what have we got here? This Is My Song got a couple of requests, didn't it? And Finlandia is another one of those tunes that appears often. So let us sing This Is My Song, which is number 159. If you remember the song We Would Be One, that has the same tune. 159 there, Kevin. And again, rise if you feel like rising. Sing from your seat if that's what you are moved to do. 159. Bruce, would you lead us in singing the closing benediction? The words are in your order of service. If you don't know them from the years of hearing the choir sing the Irish blessing, everybody is invited to sing along. There you go. Do that very well. Thursday evenings, y'all. Anybody wants to sing in the choir? If the gnome can do it, so can you. So this is normally where, if Brother Khalil had been able to be here, he would be playing a postlude. So let's sing one. And I'm thinking of the songs we've had requested here, probably the Mozart Alleluia with 384. Is a good one. Bruce, this is where I'm going to call you in to help people do parts, maybe. If you are online, the words are Alleluia. If you like to look at the music and you've got a gray hymnal, it's number 384, and you will see it is in 3 parts. So I think we should sing it for a while and break into parts and sound awesome. This congregation does that so readily that I don't usually do the 1, 2, 3 thing. I know that's extremely stressful for those of you who really need to be standing next to somebody who's singing something that you're singing. So if that's you, stand next to somebody and sing what they're singing. Don't make it too hard for yourself, and just trust that other people will sing other parts and will sound incredible. Bruce, will you help me? And I think with 2 of us, we can, help everybody break into parts a little bit. Okay, let's hear how the whole thing goes. very good at this, y'all. The idea of singing together is to sing together. That's all. And you can do things with many voices that you can't do with just one. If you're going to be in the choir and you're preparing for Sunday or a concert, then you polish it some more. If you're not, just sing with the people around you and have a grand time. So let us say the words of our benediction together. If you're online, thank you for contributing your ideas for music and your voices wherever you are. And please now turn on your video if you're comfortable with that so we can all see you and we'll all take hands and speak. Go out into the world in peace. Be of good courage. Hold fast to what is